Always You. Written by Jade Winters. Narrated by Mccready. Chapter 1. Nikki gazed out of her bedroom window, staring across the wide valley laid out in front of her, across the trees and rooftops of the town of Matlock. She smiled to herself as she thought of how far she had come from a year or so ago. Homeless, stressed, and plagued by the thought that, to be successful, she had to do more and more, and with no one in her life to share any of it with. Now here she was, her own thriving business running Amber Hills, in love with the perfect woman, and as she gazed over to the lush fields on the other side of the valley, in the perfect place. Life could hardly be any better. Today the last piece of the jigsaw would be slotted into place. Then everything would be perfect. She heard footsteps from the hallway, expecting her mother to be there to fuss and tut, helping her with final preparations. But, to her horror, Jo turned the corner through the bedroom door. "I brought you a glass of champagne," Jo said with the happiest grin on her face, as if bringing Nikki champagne at 11 in the morning on a Tuesday was the most normal thing in the world for her to do. Except it wasn't. Not by a long shot. It was a disaster. "No, you can't be in here." Nikki looked wildly around the room for somewhere to hide. "You've got to leave. Go on, shoo, get out of here." Jo advanced on her, the glass held out in one hand. "I thought this would calm your nerves." Nikki glared at her. "Well, I wasn't nervous until you came wandering in giving us 7 years bad luck, but okay, thank you. Now go." Nikki said, taking the tall crystal flute, part filled with bubbly liquid, from Jo's hand, flicking her own hand at her to chase her out of the room. "It's bad luck to see the bride in her wedding dress." Jo ignored the fluttering hand and frowned as she looked down at her own white dress, which was just as beautiful as Nikki's. "But I'm a bride as well, and if I remember correctly, 7 years bad luck is for breaking a mirror." Nikki twisted her lips to the side and looked thoughtful. "Oh, yes, so it is. And I never thought of it like that before. So, do you think it's only bad luck if a man sees you? How long is the bad luck for, anyway? A lifetime? You could have condemned us to a lifetime of bad luck." Jo took a sip of her own champagne and shrugged. "Calm down. Who cares? As long as I spend that lifetime with you, I don't." "I do, that's for sure. I had more than enough bad luck last year, so I could do without a load more," Nikki protested. "But you've also had lots of good luck since, though, haven't you?" Nikki raised a suggestive eyebrow. "I'll say." "Well, there you go," Jo pronounced.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?